Hi, this is Kevin McCarthy. I want to start off today sharing with you from Proverbs. It's Proverbs 19, and it says, "Many are the plans of a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails." What this is really saying is we can have all of these plans and schemes in our mind, but at the end of the day, God's will, God's purpose for your life is what's really going to be prevailing, what's really going to be dominating your life. It's where you're almost drawn or called to. I love what the Message says, and the Message translation of this says, "We humans keep brainstorming options and plans, but God's purpose prevails." So again, this is one of those things where as we look at being an on-purpose person and being able to articulate the purpose that is upon your heart, it's sort of very important for you to understand that purpose that God has put in your life so that you are not just aligned and have integrity within your own life and integration, but you are aligned and integrated with God's will. Now, let me share with you some of the things that I've found over the years that maybe get people into some real challenges with it. A number of years ago, I did a survey of 850 business people, and I asked them, what is your greatest obstacle to success? And the number one obstacle that almost 1 out of 3 persons said was time management. Now, you would think that something like time management, where there's all these courses on it, that we're all so stressed, so overwhelmed, so busy, that somehow or another we might have mastered it by now. But I'll tell you why it's actually a smokescreen. Because what's really going on is if you ever say you have a time management challenge, what's actually happening is you really haven't figured out what's important to you. Now, the want list and tournament process was a means for you to really narrow down, to focus deeply on maybe a few things that are important. And based on those few things, what you want to do is start to order your life around what's most important to you, assuming that God has written these desires upon your heart and you're not being a narcissist. Okay, with that said, and with that assumption in place, let me share with you what is really the essence of what it means to be on purpose when it comes to time. You see, the world would tell you that time is your most important resource, commodity, or asset. But think about it as a Christian. Aren't you going to be living into eternity? And as a result, isn't time really meaningless to you? I mean, it's meaningless to God. So as a result, if we're made in God's image and we're going to be living in the New Jerusalem, then time really isn't our most precious commodity, asset, or resource. So what is? Well, it's your relationships. And your relationships come basically in 3 phases that you're going to be learning about in Gathering 4. It's really this relationship with God that you have. That is your most important relationship because that is an eternal, enduring relationship. It is also a relationship that you have with yourself. And then the next relationship is the relationship you have with others. And in many cases, it's really this relationship of God's self and others. God, you and God. God with you. You and God. You with yourself. And then you with others. And their relationship with God. So relationships are the ultimate currency of our lives. Now, with that currency of your life, are you spending it or are you investing it? Now, this is not to say that time is not important. It is important to us because we have a finite amount of it on earth. But when we really look at what's going on, we have an opportunity to invest our lives into something, someone. So why not invest both the time you have on the planet into the relationships that will have eternal significance, eternal ability to make a difference, to make a contribution into the lives of others. And so much of what we're doing in the On-Purpose Person here is helping you to get right with God, to find that peace that passes all understanding within you, and then be able to pass that on to others in a right and healthy relationship. As a result, you'll get results. Healthy relationships create healthy results. So this is Kevin McCarthy with this on-purpose moment with you, really encouraging you as you hit this midway point to press on. You got some great things that are coming ahead, and I look forward to talking with you in the future.